This video was made by Taoping Airlines Math Industry. We hope you enjoy this video and have a wonderful learning experience. Hey, Taoping Airlines Math Industry, and we're gonna take a look at triangle exterior theorem. So in the past few videos, we have been reviewing the angles of triangles. The first two videos we were reviewing is what each angle represented and what number goes into them. The third and fourth videos, they include this long angle, which is right here. That is called the exterior angle. That is the angle that's outside of the triangle. But we have been only using them with numbers inserted them. But there is a problem. Normally, the angles with numbers in them would just have like numbers. But instead, the angles have equations inserted into them. Equations with x. So, the exterior angle, which is the angle that's outside the triangle, is 140 degrees. But instead, all the other information we're given is variables and equations inside the angles. What we're going to have to do is find out what x is and see what this angle is, that angle is, and that angle is. And that must equal to 140 degrees. There are two ways that we can solve it. Two of them. The first way is, you see this 140? And you see this angle right there. That is a supplementary angle. Angles that are 180 degrees. Two angles that add up to 180 degrees. So, if we find this angle, we'll be able to find out what these are. Because that angle, this one, and that one also equal 180. The angles inside the triangle all equal to 180 degrees too. So here's an example of a supplementary angle. Let's try and solve it the way that we explained it. So here's the problem right here. We're gonna try and figure out what this angle is right there. So here's 140, and here's the supplementary angle. What this angle right here and that is gonna equal 180 degrees, which is a supplementary angle. So this angle right there is 40 degrees. The problem is, there are still x's in them, and we have to see what the angles are, but with just one number, not with equations. So, this, that, and that equal to 180 degrees. What we're going to try and do is add up all these and simplify to see what x represents. So, our equation would be 11x plus 8 plus 40 equals 180. The 11x came from this equation and that equation being added up together. 3x plus 8x is 11x. So, the 8 and the 40, that would be 48. So, we have 11x plus 48 equals 180. We're going to have to see what x is. We have to try and get x spaced out and alone. So, if we minus this by 48 to simplify, and minus the answer by 48 from 180 degrees, 180 minus 48, that would equal 132. And we have that 11x left over. So we're going to have to shift that over here. We have to shift that. So 11x equals 132. We divide by 11. because we have to try and get x alone. Divide both sides by 11. 11 divided by 11, that would be x alone. So x equals 132 divided by 11, that would be 12. So x equals 12. Let's try and insert them into these equations and see what these angles are. So 8 multiplied out by 12 is 96. Plus 4, that is 100. So this green angle right here is 100 degrees. And for the other one, 3 multiplied by x, and 12 is in for x, that would be 36. Plus 4, that would be 40. So this blue angle is 40 degrees. And we said that this angle right here is also 40. So 40 plus 40 plus 100, that would all sum up to 180. So we did it. We figure out what angle and what number goes into them to make this a triangle true. We have found out the number and how wide in degrees it is for each angle. That did take a long time to solve, but there's actually a shortcut to solving this a faster way. That guy did cheat in Mario Kart 7. He took a lot of shortcuts to complete the race. So let's try and redo this problem again, but the faster version. We know that that's 140 degrees, and that these two equations are there as angles. What the shortcut is that this angle and this angle is going to add up to this angle right here. And we can quickly solve for what x is. So if we do that and combine them both, 11x plus 8 equals 140. These two angles are going to equal this exterior angle. The two angles that are far from the exterior angle is called the remote angles. The remote angles are very far from the exterior angles. Remote means very far from something or someone. So, these two equations combined, if we combine like terms, we'll be able to find out what x is. So, if we minus that by 8, minus this by 8, we get 132. So 11x, divide those by 11, x equals 12. So we got to our answer at supersonic speeds. That is actually a fast way and a shortcut to solving this problem. Thank you for watching Taoping Airlines Math Industry. Like and subscribe.